Yo, what is up guys, Bobbity King here, back again with another video, and today we will be doing the merch boot ranking for Total Drama, which honestly, I was surprised with how much I actually like a good majority of these boots. Even though I don't like some of these character storylines, I do think they at least did something during the season that they were a merch boot in. So like in my Disventure Camp ranking, I will be doing this based on how much I like them, and in dead last is a character that I don't really like during the season, as he was just a drag of a comic relief, and it's Owen. Owen in World Tour is such a drag of a character on the season. His humor is even worse in action, where he's truly just a farting machine with more obnoxious fat jokes, but at least there's a twist that he's afraid of flying, which honestly, if you found this funny, I really question your taste in humor. Anyways, there's only two things I really enjoyed from him on the season. One, his friendship with Noah, which is kind of a contradiction since I only think Noah was a good character in the two, but at least Noah made him at least a semi-enjoyable character to watch. And two, the Oh My Izzy song, which honestly is a really nice and sweet song. It's a shame though, because I don't actually ship Owen and Izzy like that, and I think they barely had any chemistry during the season, and just in general, but that's for a future couple ranking, which I'll definitely be doing in the future. So, yeah. Anyways, I just don't even find Owen funny, entertaining, and he only made the merge because the writers love him, so yeah, of course he's going to be in dead last. Speaking of production favorites, at number 8, we do have another character who shouldn't have made the merge, and it's Duncan. He was just such a weirdo on the season, and not in the good way like my number 1 pick, where I can at least find it funny. Duncan in All-Stars was just weird. Again, like, World Tour already fucked up his character, but at least they gave him a relationship with Gwen, but now he wants Courtney's attention, despite claiming he only came back for Gwen in episode 1. Again, he's not rootable in the slightest, but honestly, outside of Island, when is Duncan a good character? Again, I rest my case on that. I think Duncan sucks. But again, I'm not even going to bother mentioning the whole Mal stuff, because it's not even relevant on the season. Again, I don't know why they brought it up, just to never do anything with it, so whatever. Again, however, I do kind of ship him and Zoe, but it feels illegal to ship them, and I can't figure out why that is. Overall, the only thing I like about Duncan on the season is his relationship with the bird, because I kind of found it cute. So yeah, that's really it. At number 7, I'm definitely cheating on this one a little bit, because if I didn't include the Island Special, I could have seen the debate between this person and Duncan, but again, I really love their crash outs, and it's Eva. And honestly, I find Eva's anger issues to be just really funny. Again, I love watching crash outs, and her 2-episode run fed me with entertainment. Again, while she is fodder when she does come back, and it is weird how she only targets Bridget, I find her to be such an entertaining character in the episode where she gets booted in. Her targeting Bridget while being dumb is just so ridiculously funny. Again, the scene where she just tells Lindsay to pick Bridget because, like, she's a backstabbing, all this type of stuff, was honestly really funny and just so ridiculously dumb. Again, I love dumb content, and it worked. And her fighting with Lashana and also exposing Izzy was really great here. And if we include the Island Special, I do love her dynamic with Noah and Izzy, and I really wish we got to see more of that. With all that being said, she's here at number 7. At number 6, we have a character who, to be honest, I'm kind of dropping on just because they aren't the most independent character in their own story, but they are still really likable, so for now we do have Raj. And yeah, I'm dropping on Raj as time goes by more and more. Like Tess, he does have an interesting storyline, and I really love his relationship with Bowie and also with Wayne as well. The issue is that those two characters I just named are the main ones who get content about Raj during season 1. I really wish we would have gotten a scene of him coming out, explaining his sexuality, or at the very least explaining why he doesn't tell Wayne anything about Bowie. Again, that to me that was pretty weird. Again, the main reason why Raj is so high though is because he does have some pretty funny one-liners that I just can't name right now, but I'm sure it happened. And he's also a really sweet character, so he's here at number 6. And speaking of sweet characters, we do have my favorite character when I was a kid, and it's Mike. And yeah, this is easily Mike's best season in my opinion. Again, we get to see the DID storyline, which I think is handled much better here than it was in All Stars. I really like how it provides a big conflict throughout his entire run, especially with his relationship with Zoe, and then we also get the Amaria stuff, which was really entertaining as well. And it also starts his friendship with Cameron, which I absolutely loved because it was really sweet to see these two bond. Again, Grand Chef Otto was probably my least favorite episode when I was a kid, but now rewatching it and just seeing the scene where Mike finally takes control was honestly a great scene and was really sweet, and to see how far he's actually come as a character. Again, I actually really ship him and Zoe during the season. Again, they were really cute here. And just in general, Mike was just such a likable character on the season, so yeah, he's here at number 5. Also, I'd be remiss to say that, again, I find his personalities to actually be really entertaining. Outside of Mal, again, Mal doesn't appear during the season, or at least I mean, technically he does appear, but again, it's just like it was just a quick flash. Again, he doesn't have any dialogue, but I feel like the personalities here on Revenge were honestly really entertaining. So yeah, Mike is here at number 5. Coming at number 4, this is probably the only ranking where this character will not automatically be in dead last, and it's Wayne. And yeah, I really liked Wayne in Season 1. Again, his relationship with Raj was really sweet. He's just such a likable himbo in the season. And again, he's just so wholesome on the season. Again, I don't really know what else I can say about Wayne in Season 1 that I haven't already said at this point. Again, I really enjoyed his character. His friendship with Raj was great. And overall, he was pretty funny during the season. So yeah, he's here at number 4. Coming at number 3, this might be one of the only few rankings actually where this character is in number 1, and it's Bowie. And obviously, I think Bowie and the person I have in number 2 kind of have similar arcs. Again, both just being massive targets, both doing something incredibly crazy and then just getting targeted mostly because of that during their run. But again, Bowie during the season was just great to watch. Again, seeing his relationship with Raj have a lot of conflict but actually have a resolution was great. Seeing them not break up unlike every other total drama couple was honestly really satisfying, and I just really like how they communicated during the season. So yeah, again, Bowie is always going to be funny, always going to be entertaining, and I absolutely love the cheating storyline between him, Julia, and MK. I think that was really great on the season, and just overall, Bowie's just great TV. The main issue of why he's in number 2 or even number 1 is just because, again, he was only there for 6 episodes, so yeah. At number 2, I know a lot of people are going to hate me for having this person at number 2 instead of number 1, but in my opinion, while this character was very likable, very entertaining, I just feel like, again, something's missing with this number 1 pick, so I have to put her at number 2, and it's Lashana. Even though Lashana has a really dumb plot line, again, with everyone being mad at her about the spa hotel lie, and also her talking shit about everyone, I feel like those two are definitely over-exaggerated. Again, Lashana's just an entertaining enough character to where she could be doing anything, and I would find it really funny and iconic. Again, her dancing was great on the season, her relationship with Harold was great, her arguing with Heather again was fantastic TV. Again, Lashana is just really such a well-rounded character on the season, and her storylines, while being a little bit weird and kind of cheesy, again, her cheer for everyone was great, and just overall, Lashana's just a fantastic character, and there's not that much else to say. Again, I love Lashana in action. I feel like she was incredibly robbed just because Duncan had a lot of plot armor during the season. So yeah, Lashana, great character here, has a pretty solid arc in my opinion, and also her putting Jeff in his place during the aftermath was honestly pretty great. So yeah, LaShawn is here at number 2. And at number 1, again, a lot of people are going to not understand this pick. A lot of people are going to hate this pick. But in my opinion, this character is so funny. Again, so ridiculous on the season. And again, his crash out is probably my all-time favorite crash out, as it is his entire arc during the season, and it's Dave. And I would like to start out by saying I'm a massive Cocktail Island defender if this is your first time watching the channel. Again, I love this season with my whole heart. As a kid, when I watched this season, I thought everyone was crazy except for Dave, and then seeing Dave descend into just being a crazier person was just fantastic TV to watch. It's so ridiculous in my opinion. Again, Pocatello Island's a season that I will never take seriously because you're not supposed to take it seriously, and I think watching this season, just seeing Dave turn into this mini incel, again, while his behavior wasn't great, it made for fantastic TV. It's so entertaining seeing him crash out over Sky. Again, a character who is really hot, so I can't blame him for wanting Sky so badly. Again, every character who Dave interacts with was honestly great. Again, his mini rivalry with Leonard, him constantly being so grossed out by Sugar is great TV. Again, honestly, just overall, him yelling Sky over and over again was so much better than Zoe just yelling for Mike, because Dave was just such a baby, and it's so funny. And again, it's so hard to take seriously, and we get to episode 9, which was obviously a great episode, probably my all-time favorite episode. Again, I know a lot of people hate the episode, but in my opinion, this is just so ridiculous to me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say that I did relate to Dave when I first watched this show as a kid when I was like, what, 13, 12? Again, just seeing him howl, it made me howl because I was going through the same thing at the time, so it was just so... Again, I love Dave during Pocatello Island. He is just so funny. Again, the fact that he just calls himself a lone wolf and just starts howling and then immediately quits the game because he just couldn't get with Sky is just... Again, it's a cherry on top. Again, I love it, and then seeing him come back in the finale and he turns bald for some reason, which is... Again, cool. And then seeing him completely go full incel mode in wanting to kill Sky is just great. Again, okay, I can't take myself seriously, but again, I love Dave during Pocatello Island. His entire arc is incredible. Again, Dave in general, probably up there with my all-time favorite characters at this point at the time of recording. Again, his arc is just insanely funny to me. Again, him and Sky are such a messy couple, and if I ever do a couple ranking, which honestly, very unlikely, again, they might actually be one of my all-time favorites. Again, they're not a healthy couple by any means. They're just super entertaining. So, yeah, with that being said, Dave, great character, fantastic downfall. The fact that Chris was always letting him down was constantly funny as well. Again, Dave is just such a funny punching bag. Again, my overhated favorite. And I also do love his dynamic with Ella. That was great TV as well. And just in general, Dave, incredible character. He's here at number 1. And that is the merge rankings. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, stay tuned for more content. Sunday's video is going to be a bit of a surprise, as again, I'm not saying what it is yet. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Love you guys. Peace out. We are almost at 2K while I am recording this. So yeah, love you guys.